Hey guys, it's Ryan from Clove here, and today we are going to be unboxing and taking a look at Motorola's flagship, the Moto X Style. We have previously looked at the Moto G and Moto X Play, so be sure to check those videos out and the links will be in the description. So let's get the box opened up and see what's included in the package. As you can see, Motorola put some effort into the presentation of its flagship device, and I am very impressed so far. So the first thing out of the box is of course the device itself, and my first thoughts are that this certainly feels like a premium device. The metal bezels feel great and it certainly looks good, but let's put this to one side for a minute and carry on with the unboxing. Next up we have the envelope style box, and inside you will find all the documentation you will need, like setup guides and warranty information, and it arrives in a few different languages. It's worth noting that Motorola offer a 1-year warranty on this device, so be sure to check that out. The next item in the box is small but very important, and that is of course the SIM tray ejection tool, so you will want to keep this safe. Removing the cardboard flap on the box reveals more accessories, and first up we have this clear plastic bumper. It is certainly a nice inclusion, and we will definitely take a closer look at this shortly. The last item out of the box is of course the charger, and immediately you will notice that it looks different than what we are used to. There is no separate USB cord, meaning you cannot connect this up to your computer without buying another one, and it is actually a fully sealed unit, but it has good length and supports fast charge, so charging your device promptly will be no issue at all. So let's take a closer look at the star of the show, and that is of course the device itself. On the front of the device we have a plastic cover with some of the main highlights, and that is of course the 5.7 inch Quad HD screen, the 21 megapixel rear and 5 megapixel front facing cameras, a 3000 mAh battery that supports turbocharging of course, a micro SD card slot which is great to see, and also 32GB of onboard storage. Other specifications include a Snapdragon 808 processor with 3GB of RAM, so this device can certainly handle itself. The device itself weighs in at 179 grams, but it doesn't feel too heavy, but it is certainly a large device, but with its curved style back it seems to rest in the hand without any issues at all. So let's take a quick tour around the device. On the bottom you will find the micro USB port for charging up the device. On the right hand side we have the power and volume buttons, and these feel more premium than the Moto G and the Moto X Play. And lastly, up top we have the nano SIM tray and the micro SD card slot, as well as the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the rear of the device you will find the 21 megapixel camera, dual tone flash and trademark Motorola dimple. On the front of the device you will find the speakers and of course all the sensors. So let's take a look at the software. Motorola offer a pretty much stock Android experience with a few tweaks that we will take a look at shortly. The experience is very fast and fluid, and I certainly have no complaints at all. If we take a look at the settings and go into About Phone, you will see that it is running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, and Motorola are great at keeping software up to date. So let's take a quick look at those built-in Motorola apps. They are very unobtrusive and can be switched on or off as you wish, and they are also very easy to set up, and I find them to be pretty useful, so I just leave them on. An example of these apps is the twist of the wrist to launch the camera app, and this will be very handy for photographers looking to get a quick snap. And we also have the chop motion to turn on and off the flashlight. Overall I am very impressed with the Moto X Style, especially the 1440 by 2560 LCD panel, and although it is not AMOLED, it is certainly very vibrant and rich and a pleasure to use. When it comes to the memory out of the box, you will have 21.5GB of the 32GB to use, but remember we have the micro SD card slot as well as a backup. Just in case anyone was wondering, the included bumper actually fits pretty great and doesn't look too bad on the device at all, and it will definitely come in handy for any of those who drop their device often. So that pretty much rounds up the unboxing and first look of the Moto X Style, and I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I am certainly impressed with the device so far. Stay tuned and I will be returning with the full review shortly. Thanks for watching.